Black excellence is like a stepping stone to Black exceptionalism. It's this thing that was recreated by white supremacy and even Black folks bought into. It's all about proving our worthiness in society to white folks and even other Black people. Think about those so-called Black elites in society. The first this, the first Black this, and the first Black that. Did to be flawless, not just by white folks, but even our own community. Let me take a step back before I into this. Let me welcome you to my channel. I'm Diane Thomas, and let me tell you, I love Black people. As a personal development coach, my mission is to empower our community to help us find our own paths, free from the constraints of Black excellence and Black exceptionalism. If this is a topic that's of interest to you, you're in the right place. So please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to sign up for the email notifications as well. YouTube can be tricky sometimes. The link is in the description. In a powerful article by Janice Star, a senior contributor for Forbes magazine, she said, and I quote, "Black exceptionalism encourages us to sacrifice our well-being for greatness. It's an unreachable standard that keeps us striving. We're made to believe that nothing is ever good enough. And what about all those Black individuals that society doesn't recognize as excellent? See the parents working tirelessly to provide for their families, for the frontline workers struggling to make ends meet. They are exceptional too, even if society doesn't acknowledge it. We need to shift our focus and redefine what we celebrate and value. Black excellence is not just about being the first in achieving awards. It's about surviving and thriving in a world that wants to tear us down. Personally, I never actively pursued this idea of Black excellence. Back in school, in high school, my biggest concern was not letting my mom down, not achieving some fancy academic reward. Looking back, though, I realized that it was always lurking in the background. So I guess I didn't think about it much, and it didn't have much power over me because not even me expected to conform to that standard. But as I entered middle age, as I got older, entered middle age, I noticed something shifting and something changing. It felt like that invisible force was holding me back, preventing me from achieving my goals and finding the success that I was looking for. It wasn't about education or where I lived. I even went back to school and finished college and moved to a big city. So what was it? It was me, simply being, simply living. What you see as a Black person in a system dominated by white supremacy, just living becomes a battle. We're engaged in a war we might not even realize we're fighting. The very essence of who we are, our birthright, is prohibited by the dominant society. So we as Black people have a choice to, we can either exercise self-determination, embrace our personal power, or we can constantly seek validation and acceptance from others through this relentless pursuit of Black excellence. In recent years, I've been building my business, and I realized that the relationship with myself is becoming strained. I didn't realize that my efforts to get ahead were actually rooted in this idea of Black excellence. Those efforts were failing. Members of the dominant society and those seeking proximity to them made it clear that I didn't fit into their elite circles. I didn't look like them, and I certainly didn't act like them. They knew I had no desire to be one of those people. According to their standards, I was destined to fail, and they made sure that I did. That's why I reject the burden, the never-ending pursuit of Black excellence. Instead, I choose to live my life on my own terms. I embrace my why through three principles. First, I take responsibility for me and what I do. I believe that it's my duty to bring my best self to every interaction, owning my own role in it and holding myself accountable for the outcome. Second, I pursue continuous improvement. I'm no better than anyone else, but I always strive to be better than I was yesterday. And third, I seek lifelong learning. Curiosity fuels me because when I stop learning, I stop learning. Self-determination means to me, this is Black empowerment in action for me. It's rejecting the idea that Black excellence is something that I have to attain. I mean, it's something I already am, something we already are, simply by existing. Even centuries in slavery, we are a testament to that. That's why I love Black people. And that's why I'm here to help us tap into our energy, to our agency, to live purposeful and empowered lives. There are paths and many paths to get there. And as a Black woman who understands the unique challenges we face, I can guide you. Together, we can tap into the collective ancestral energies that elevate our thinking and our results. Now, I know that it might feel a bit overwhelming for you, especially if you've never been coached before. So let's start small. Click the link in the description to complete a simple questionnaire and ask a few basic questions. And once you're done with that, email it back to me and we can schedule our first session. I can't wait for us to get started. Be blessed.